So the news broke that Sony shut down Bluepoint, and that's a huge bummer because I literally just started playing the Demon's Souls remake. I'm loving it so far, but man, that game is hard. This is the game that, without knowing any better, because this was literally the first in the Souls series, I picked this game up on launch day on PS3 because I was like, oh, dark fantasy, cool armor, sign me up for this. I remember playing the original for the first few hours and being like, what the heck is this game? It was a game that I'd pick up and put down and start over numerous times. I just had no idea how the game wanted me to play it. Enemy movement was hard to learn, health resources were very limited, and all the important info for items and equipment was hidden away behind menus. The game really wants you to read stuff, but it doesn't really tell you that it wants you to read that stuff. And before the original, I'd never really played a game like that before. At the time, my context for action games was the button mashy kind of character games like Devil May Cry. This new methodical way of fighting was really intriguing to me, but what really killed Demon's Souls for me originally was the run back to the bosses. It's like if you died, you had to spend 2 minutes running back to get to a boss to fight him again just to die again. So yeah, over time, I did get really invested in this series of games. Bloodborne was definitely one of my favorites. And I started to learn how the game wanted me to play it, and that really gave me a great appreciation for how these games were designed. It really harkens back to the old NES days where you had to read the manual to really understand what the game wanted you to do. There wasn't a lot of hand holding, which was really interesting. So yeah, jumping back into the Demon's Souls remake feels oddly nostalgic. I don't think it's as hard as a whole as some of the other games that have came out since then, but man, in general, this game is hard. I'm loving the graphical uplift, and I'm still really bummed that Bluepoint got shut down. But hey, hopefully the devs go on to make some other cool stuff.